सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानातिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानजनाशलाकय चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। भवश्रीप्रियं सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरात्मा विराजितपदं भुजः निरन्तं भुजसूर्यो तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चैतन्यशाश्वतः शान्तो योऽतीतो निरञ्जनः विद्युदाकारातीतः तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ज्ञानशक्तिसमारूढः तन्ममालाविभूषितः मुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तः कर्मबन्धविदायिने आत्मज्ञानफलयेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। शोषणं भावसिन्धुश्च ज्ञापनं सारसम्पदः पुरोभारोदकं साम्यं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। न गुरुरादिकं तपं न गुरुरादिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानात्परं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ज्ञानता श्रीजगन्नाथा मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरु महात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुरादिरनादिश्च गुरुपरमदेवता गुरुपरात्परं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्याद्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्याद्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्याद्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। तेरे चरणों में भूल भी जाए आ मेरे देवा आ। तेरे चरणों में भूल भी जाए दर्शन दो मेरे देवा, आके दर्शन दो मेरे पर प्रियतम, आके दर्शन दो मेरे पर प्रियतम, आके दर्शन दो मेरे गुरु प्रियतम, आके दर्शन दो मेरे पर प्रियतम। तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए आ मेरे देवा आ, तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए आ मेरे देवा आ, तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए आ मेरे देवा आ, तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए आ मेरे देवा आ। गुरुआ 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 गुरुआ, स्वामिया 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 स्वामिया, गुरुआ 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 गुरुआ, स्वामिया 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 स्वामिया, तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए आ मेरे देवा आ, तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए आ मेरे देवा आ, तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए आ मेरे देवा आ, तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए आ मेरे देवा आ। ज्ञानमूलं गुरुर्मूर्ति पूज्यमूलं गुरुपादा, मन्त्रमूलं गुरुरत्नं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। ज्ञानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूज्यमूलं गुरुपादा, मन्त्रमूलं गुरुरत्नं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। ज्ञानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूज्यमूलं गुरुपादा, मन्त्रमूलं गुरुरत्नं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। ज्ञानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूज्यमूलं गुरुपादा, मन्त्रमूलं गुरुरत्नं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। ओम अवतार शिवाय नमः, ओम विश्वमाय नमः, ओम देवकर समुद्रताय नमः, ओम सूक्ष्मतनवे नमः, ओम चिन्मयाय नमः, ओम गुरुमूर्तये नमः, ओम सुंदराय नमः, ओम सुलोचनाय नमः, ओम सुमुखाय नमः, ओम चरुवसाय नमः, ओम केशवाय नमः, ओम पद्मभुजाय नमः, ओम अन्तगमनाय नमः, ओम चरुवरधरे नमः, ओम रमाय नमः, ओम अंतिमस्तपकाय नमः, ओम क्षितिभक्षकाय नमः, ओम गायत्र्यचने नमः, ओम अर्पणस्वीकारकाय नमः, ओम विष्णुपूजकाय नमः, ओम नमो नारायणेति मन्त्रप्रसकाय नमः, ओम सरमयाय नमः, ओम मधुरकन्ताय नमः, ओम कृष्णसङ्कीर्तनरूपाय नमः, ओम स्तोत्रप्रियाय नमः, ओम मितभाषिणे नमः, ओम अग्निने नमः, ओम चित्रकलाशरदाय नमः, ओम व्रतधराय नमः, ओम सदवे नमः, ओम जगत्पन्थाय नमः, ओम सर्वलोकहिताय नमः, ओम भक्तप्रियाय नमः, ओम श्रुताय नमः, ओम अनुकूलाय नमः, ओम नेयाय नमः, ओम सुदर्शनाय नमः, ओम भक्तवत्सलाय नमः, ओम प्रेममूर्तये नमः, ओम सुरक्षणाय नमः, ओम प्रीतिवर्धनाय नमः, ओम स्वस्तिदायकाय नमः, ओम तारकाय नमः, ओम अनुग्रहाय नमः, ओम वर्धनाय नमः, ओम अक्षिताय नमः, ओम अर्ताय नमः, ओम सिद्धिप्रदाय नमः, ओम जनार्दनाय नमः, ओम मनोहराय नमः, ओम अक्षाय नमः, ओम सिद्धेश्वराय नमः, ओम भस्मभूषिताय नमः, ओम आत्मलिंगाय नमः, ओम लिंगशनप्रसकाय नमः, ओम सिद्धिसदनाय नमः, ओम माधवाय नमः, ओम करुणप्रसकाय चित्तक्रोधाय नमः ॐ विनाशिनाय नमः ॐ सर्वशाय नमः ॐ कुशलाय नमः ॐ क्षमाय नमः ॐ सत्यधर्माय नमः ॐ निर्विकल्पाय नमः ॐ विरक्ताय नमः ॐ अतीन्द्राय नमः ॐ सत्यसन्धाय नमः ॐ पवित्राय नमः ॐ मधुरस्वभावाय नमः ॐ सुरनन्दाय नमः ॐ नन्दनाय नमः ॐ प्रसन्नत्मने नमः ॐ भक्तनिलये नमः ॐ सक्षये नमः ॐ समात्मये नमः ॐ सदयोगिने नमः ॐ हरये नमः ॐ सुतपाय नमः ॐ सौम्याय नमः ॐ भूयाय नमः ॐ विमुक्तात्माय नमः ॐ गभीराय नमः ॐ मुक्ताय नमः ॐ आत्मनवाय नमः ॐ क्षीरसाय नमः ॐ देवाय नमः ॐ युतिकराय नमः ॐ धन्याय नमः ॐ गुरवे नमः ॐ गुरतिक्रमाय नमः ॐ गहनाय नमः ॐ भगवते नमः ॐ हरिशरणवरदर्शनाय नमः ॐ भूतसचराचराय नमः ॐ अभिप्रायाय नमः ॐ सर्वमतसमर्थाय नमः ॐ क्षमकभावरकाय नमः ॐ प्रेमवतार श्री विश्वानन्द स्वामिने नमः। अतो देव अवन्तु नो यतो विष्णु विचक्रमे पृथिव्या सप्तधामाभिः इदं विष्णु विचक्रमे त्रिधानि दधे पदं समुदमस्य पागुंसुरे वेणीपदा विचक्रमे विष्णु गोपादाभ्यः अतो धर्माणि धारय विष्णु धर्माणि पश्यत यतो वृतानि पश्पशे इन्द्रस्य युजसखाः तद्विष्णोः परमं पदगुं सदा पश्यन्ति सूर्यः दिवीव चक्षुरा ततं कालीप्रसो विप्राण्यवो जागृवाहुं सुसमिन्दते विष्णोर्यः परमं पदम्। प्रेमवतराय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्दः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ प्रेमवतराय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्दः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ प्रेमवतराय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्दः प्रचोदयात्। सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। श्रीकृष्ण विष्णु मधुसूदन कीर्तपाणे नारायणाच्युत त्रिविक्रम चक्रपाणे दैत्यादिशान्तन श्रीधर वासुदेव गोपाल कृष्ण हरे तव सुप्रभातम्। श्रीरुक्मिणी सभवनस्य हरे मुरारे राजेश गोपशुश्रूषा शक्तिरस्ति जगदन्तजयानन्तः अन्तरस्थ परमानुजयन्तरस्व गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रत्नाभावितशिरो मनुजस्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमासनया न पुरुषः श्रुतिर्यमेव निगमाप्रतिष्ठितस्तु भक्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसं प्रतिभावितानि कवीर्यमेव निजरूपतया कलाभिः को लोक एव निवसन्त किल प्रभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमार्चनाचरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तासनेन हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति तं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषुकलानि यमेन तिष्ठा नानावतारमकरोपवनेषु कीर्तो कृष्णः स्वयं समभवत् परमात्मन्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदन्तकोटि कोटिष्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिभिन्नं तत्प्रामणीश्वरमनन्तयशेषभूतं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि मायानि यस्य जगदन्तशतानि सूते ते पुण्यतातिशयवेदवितायमानं सात्मानं त्रिपरसत्त्वविशुद्धसत्त्वा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसत्त्वतया मनसो या प्राणिनां प्रति Sevanti Loma Viraja Jagatam Ganataha Vishnu Mahansaya Yasakara Vishesha Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Vasramyatasva Sukaresha Vishesha Tejaha Sriyam Viyapakatayatya Pitatva Gatra Ramaya Esa Jagadanta Vidana Karta Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yampada Pallava Yugam Nividaya Kuta Vande Pranama Samaye Sakana Virajaha Vigna Vikantu Malayasa Jagatrayasa Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Agir Mahika Ganamanga Maruti Shasha Bhalasta Tattva Manasiti Jagatrayani Yasma Bhavanti Vibhavanti Vishanti Yamcha Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yachakshri Sasanita Sakana Grahana Raja Samasta Suramurti Vishesha Tejaha Yasya Jaya Pramati Samrita Kala Chakra Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Dharmota Patan Jaya Sridayastabamshe Brahmadi Kita Padagavataya Sujivaha Radhata Matre Vibhava Prakata Prabhava Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasvipra Gopa Matavindra Mahosakara Vandana Rupa Paramajana Notanoti Karmani Ninda Kati Kintu Chabasi Daja Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yam Krodha Kama Sahaja Pranaya Vibhisi Vatsalya Moha Guru Gaura Vaselya Bharave Svachitya Tassa Sarishittanama Purete Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ishvara Parama Krishna Sanchitananda Vigraha Anati Razir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Om Agnanatimirandasya Agnanajana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Gurudev, good morning. So the verse is from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 30, verse 37. Tesham vicharatam padbyam tirtanam pavanechaye Bittasya kim narocheta tavakanam samagamaha. Meaning, dear Lord, your personal associates, devotees, wander all over the world to purify even the holy places of pilgrimage. Is not such activity pleasing to those who are actually afraid of material existence? So this is a part of Srimad Bhagavatam where the 10
prachetas, who are great-grandsons of Prithu Maharaj, the King Prithu. They are praying to Lord Vishnu. They spent 10,000 years in a great ocean meditating upon Lord Vishnu, and ultimately Lord Vishnu appears to them, blesses them, and advises them how to populate the world. So they are considered as our progenitors, or progenitors of the mankind. And why I chose this verse is because it's very connected actually to devotees, and also to the recent experience, which I had in September, end of October and beginning of November, traveling through some of the countries and having this special experience of being with the devotees, which is always somehow inspiring. And you can always learn from the devotees. And generally, you can always learn from people, but especially from the devotees. So in September, I was traveling in several countries, starting from Montenegro. Then I was in Serbia, in North Macedonia, in Slovenia. And then in end of October and beginning of November, I was in Jordan and Egypt. And I want just to go through a little bit of this journey, how it was and what was inspiring. So I started with Montenegro, where 2 Turkish devotees actually live. Rajudas is here. And they recently actually moved to Montenegro because Guruji advised them so. And what was nice is there is no Sangha in Montenegro. And Montenegro is quite becomes very modern and I would say not much spirituality visible. But what was nice that these 2 devotees really made and make all the effort to travel around, to invite all potential bhaktas, all potential devotees for Om chanting, for the events they are organizing in their apartment. And what I observe also from the group, so it's slowly growing, and the blessing is there to be able to serve Guruji and mankind also in a way to build up something in a completely new place and to contribute to building up spirituality. So what also was noticeable there, that I stayed one night at their place, how the place, which has the murtis, actually saligrams, where the puja is performed every day, you feel that it's, even if it's in the middle of the most material place, you feel this vibration of a temple or ashram. For me, it was like being in a holy place. So this was my start of the journey with Montenegro, and spending time with devotees. Then I moved to Serbia. I traveled to Serbia, where I was invited for Ganesha Chaturthi by the Serbian Sangha, which is quite in the north. The most of them are from the Hungarian background. It's a very powerful Sangha, and what is very much noticeable there is the service to each other. This is not so often to see and to observe in the Sanghas, but they somehow very much support and serve each other, maybe because they're not many, I don't know. In the meanwhile, I mean, there are many at this area. But what was really inspiring is that all the Sangha supported the future Atma Kriya Yoga teacher with paying the Atma Kriya Yoga teacher training fee. And this is also like not really common that the Sangha feels to support one person who is qualified to teach and to serve, basically. Also, again, the mission, Guruji, everyone, because we are also serving people. When people receive Atma Kriya Yoga, are initiated, they are able to purify themselves, to transform themselves, to be hopefully a better human being, and in this way to contribute to humanity. And to recognize this, and like really with the Sangha to support each other, this is, I feel, very inspiring. And of course, Serbia is not the country who is economically really stable or strong. So even if people have not much, they support each other, and this was really inspiring. Also, the way how they are organizing everything, they share a lot. They arrange themselves in a way that everybody contributes with something small, but at the end the result is really nicely visible. How everything is well prepared and running well. So, and when I was thinking about this visit and their Sangha, there was, from communist time, there was a slogan, I don't know, all for one and one for all. I mean, at least if something stays from this time, is that this spirit, like all for one and one for all. Then I went further to North Macedonia. North Macedonia is a small country, also a small country. Basically, all those countries are from ex-Yugoslavia. After the, unfortunately, civil war, they became small countries. And the language is not necessarily the same, but it's let's say similar. It's similar. We can understand each other, but they have a bit, let's say, different language, but the Slavonic root. So I went there, and the Sangha is, which I of course know also from the beginning, is a Sangha of few people who are more like friends. And also there, it's like this spirit, they have not maybe much, but what they have, they are gladly offering. This is really beautiful to observe, because when I was from the beginning there, in first time in 2012, spreading Om chanting, and I came to North Macedonia without knowing anyone. I made a Balkan tour, and then from Bulgaria, where I visited the yoga studio, at that time it was Jagan Mohini Das, there I didn't know anyone in Macedonia, but I wanted to go there. I felt like I should go there and spread Om chant, offer Om chanting, do an Om chanting workshop. And just a few hours actually before I left to Macedonia, he said, you know, I have a friend there, a Kriya friend actually, from the past, and he gave me the contact, he connected us. So I went to her. I didn't know her. She was living in Skopje in a flat, let's say, with her whole family, like mother, husband, 2 children. So we got to know each other, and he agreed to organize the Om chanting workshop, to invite people, but she said she needs 2 days for that, and she invited me to stay with them. You know, she didn't know me. I was, let's say, first time there, and the flat is, you know, they live in a flat. Like, I would sleep in the living room. But she really offered his space. I should stay with them. And I said just that I will come in 2-3 days again when we agreed to the workshop. And I left and spent some time in a monastery. But it was really, really nice from the beginning in these areas that they're so open to to let this, let's say, stranger in their house and to organize and to really be very hospitable. And in Macedonia, this time when I was, we had several things offering. On the first evening, we had a kirtan evening. And the poster of the kirtan evening was Guruji with raised hands and, let's say, devotees behind him, like with raised hands, like it's a proper kirtan. Very inviting, but as far as I know, in Macedonia, we don't have any musician. Nobody is there. We have, like, they were very positive. They have a mridanga and they had a harmonium. And I asked, but who are the musicians? Like, the poster is very inviting. I mean, for Guruji on the front. And they were very positive, like, we will all support. And they said also two people might come from ISKCON. And most likely they will support, because ISKCON, usually they are good musicians. So, and we were lucky. They indeed arrived. It was a very nice couple. The woman had beautifully played the harmonium, and the husband played mridanga. And I was mostly singing, also them. But the beautiful thing was that the Sangha, the people who were there, maybe 20-something people, they were so supportive. It was very, let's say, simple kirtan and bhajans, but they were so enthusiastic and supportive. And at the end, it was like really on the poster, which we had, like everybody stood up to sing and to dance. And it was a really blissful experience. Like Krishna with Shivitala Giridhari, Parabrahmane Nama Vistati. He was really present very much, and everybody enjoyed. So this was the experience. Like they took it somehow easy, and at the end everything worked out. Like it was beautiful event. From North Macedonia, I went to Slovenia, where I was invited to visit the Sanghas, and also for an Atma Kriya Yoga retreat. And in Slovenia what is remarkable is the strong Sangha in number, in general, but also there are a lot of devotees there, very disciplined, very, very focused, and very well organized. So it was everything every day well organized. That I met first the devotees for the lunch, and then in the evening we had Sangha gathering. We had sometimes Om chanting, satsang, kirtan, depending on. And a devotee would always, let's say, drive me middle of the halfway to the next Sangha, to the next city, and somebody from that Sangha would pick me up. It was really sweet. It was also the conversation which we had in the car, or where I was accommodated at devotees' places. It was really nice. It's a very gentle, I would say, energy, and our connection is from the beginning. Like I meet my somehow family brothers and sisters who are there. It's very close, and for all these countries, I can say I feel really I meet my brothers and sisters which are somewhere in the world, in different countries. And on this journey, actually, I got sick, and they really took so nice care of me, making sure that everything is running well. And also the Atma Kriya Yoga retreat was very nice, very peaceful, and the energy was somehow very gentle. So then I came back for Navaratri, and during the Navaratri I received the blessing from Guruji as Swamini, which is, I think, a topic for maybe another another satsang. And of course, I already planned my journey end of the October, beginning of the September, for Jordan and for Egypt, where we were, in Jordan, we were celebrating Diwali. Actually, Pranavadas is now here. He was the main organizer of everything, and it was also very, very beautiful organized with so many people participating. I think around 30 people were there, And during the Diwali celebration, we had a yagna, and we had a kirtan evening. So we were actually coming a little bit earlier, preparing together the place. The place is like big and very beautiful. We decorated it nicely, spontaneously, but very nicely. We made on the balcony, we had prepared for the yagna. And when people came, we started actually with the yagna. Spontaneously, we decided to start with the yagna. And you know, it's a Muslim country, right? It's, for many people, it's something very new. But it was nevertheless really well accepted. I think all participated, all sang the mantra, everybody listened to what it is, and I think it was really, really very, very nice, very blessed event. And then we set for the kirtan. There is a kirtan group. Actually, they have every week Om chanting, and I think twice a week kirtan, once to twice a week kirtan. And what is interesting there, they have also a few musicians who are leading this, and I had the feeling that some people actually also don't know really what they sing, you know, sitaram and so on. I think they don't know really what they sing, or with guru songs, but they come together every week and they do it, and everybody feels good. This is the thing. Like, they feel that this is something good, and they follow the musician. It's a group. It's very there. As far as I could observe, they know all. They have their like booklet with all the different bhajans, and they know them, and they enjoy it. And this was really inspiring. And inspiring, it's a Muslim country which has a regular kirtan, you know, and new people are coming. New people are coming and attracted by it. So, and we had an Atma Kriya Yoga course where also many people attended, which was really nice. And I see already many devotees coming from this group. But let's see, step by step. We had then a few people from, let's say, this group were traveling. We were traveling then on next day, doesn't matter, like on the last 2 days, to the desert, which is called Wadi Ram. This is somewhere close to Petra, or a little bit further than Petra, where we stayed overnight. And it is a desert where you cannot really reach by your own car anymore. You need to take a jeep. And there are small camps into this desert, very, very silent area, very serene area. And you can do retreats there. Basically, also even Indian guru or gurus, I don't know, at least one came with a lot of followers from, I think, India, or I don't know exactly where they were from, but a big group which occupied all these camps there and had a big tent for their celebration or for their discourses. So this was also very nice, and I liked the idea of doing there maybe a silent retreat or a mixed silent retreat, because people are also quite open. Were there Bedouins? I think yes, there, which are maintaining these camps, but they were really open because they know that the spiritual groups are normally there coming to do yoga, to do some practice, and so on. And then from there, next morning, we just saw the sunrise of the desert, and then took the lift to the Red Sea. And from the Red Sea, we took the ferry boat and crossed to Sinai. We were picked up by Atma Kriya Yogi, who is also, let's say, a friend of the Jordanian Sangha. She's Egyptian, and she's also a follower of Bhakti Marga, Guruji. And we went to St. Catherine Monastery. I don't know, some of you maybe know. It's a great martyr, St. Catherine, and it's a very well-known Greek Orthodox monastery. There also from Cairo, another devotee, Kaushika Dasi, came. So we were a small, let's say, group, a small sangha from Jordanians and Egyptians, and stayed there for 2 days in the monastery, and we also climbed the Sinai mountain. I have a picture actually from there. I think Rajiva Lochana will display it because exactly it's very beautiful. We climbed the Sinai in the afternoon, and I don't know if you know, but this is the place where Moses received the 10 commandments from God. He prayed and received the 10 commandments, and we reached there. We exactly shortly before sunset, and we did this picture together. And what was beautiful, like these sun rays were exactly falling on us. We did an Om chanting because there were two French people. We invited them also to join for the Om chanting. We did an Om chanting and then had already to leave because it's a very stony, and we had to reach a certain area before the night. So this was also a nice experience to do, let's say, a small pilgrimage together. And then from there I went to Cairo. They went back to Jordan. I went with Kaushika Dasi together to Cairo, where we had an Atma Kriya Yoga course and Yagna. And the Atma Kriya Yoga course was also very nice. Egyptian people, also some from Germany, but mostly were Egyptians. And really very also grateful for the Kriya course. And this is a mixture, even if some of them were practicing religion, Islamic religion, they were really very open enough for spirituality and to combine it with spirituality, which was nice. After Atma Kriya Yoga, we went on the boat ride on Nile, and we're singing the mantra Shivitala Giridhari Parabrahmane Namaha. We had a drum only, so we, it was like very, very. We were very present with the bhajans, and also the boatman. He didn't know what we were singing, but he was like, participating. I have also pictures, but actually I didn't. I have nice videos also, but I didn't want now to display it. So this was also a very nice experience, and we did a Kali Yagna. Kali is the deity, or Kali is the deities. Kaushika Dasi, the devotee in Cairo, she received a Kali from Guruji, and we did the Yagna close to the pyramids. We had a beautiful view on the pyramids, and it was also a very nice experience there because she made some pictures and she sent some pictures to us from the Yagna. And during the Yagna were also, again, in the evening, these Islamic prayers. And when actually with her mother, Achadasi, who is here for Seva, when we looked through the one photo, there are not many, and one photo is only the fire, we both said oh, this looks like some Arabic letters. And then she sent the picture to some person in Egypt to ask, and I sent to one person in Cairo and in Egypt, and both told us there is also another picture, the same, just to see that they see word Allah or God in Arabic. I hope Pranav, you can also see. Yeah, and it was really nice that just one picture which was made, and there was always this, from Kali to the fire was this like light connection. It's nice. It just, I had really a lot of these experiences, especially from the beginning when I was traveling in those countries in Egypt, that people during the Om chanting could hear like the Islamic prayers, Allahu Akbar, and all this. And I was also not understanding it in the beginning, but Guruji explained also later with the time that when we do Om chanting, also the local saints come to support, and you can hear their prayers. You can hear also those from the local, let's say, prayers, which people then indeed perceive when doing Om chanting. I could not hear, but for people, for example, first time when I went to Egypt, they said they heard it, and they were even thinking that somebody were singing. So this is my experience from those areas. Also in Egypt, everything was really well organized. And this is my sharing about really devotees and about, you see that there is something different simply with the devotees. To come back to this verse and to end this satsang, it is said to purify even the holy places. Your personal associates, devotees, wander all over the world to purify even the holy places of pilgrimage. And I would say, when we get in contact with this love, with the experience what Guruji gives us from inside, in touch with the divine within and also outside, I think we just want also to share this. We want to share this blessing. We want to share this experience, to share this love, to share the presence of our Sadguru, because also it's very rare that a Sadguru is present in the world. And of course, we are eager to share, to share it with others who might be ready to receive it. And it's said that to purify even the holy places of pilgrimage, we know that the holy places of pilgrimages there is some event in connection with it, but not necessarily very spiritual now or at this moment. And often you find those places actually occupied by people who are not spiritual and even maybe corrupt. But of course there is some energy, because people come, the prayers and the faith of people, let's say, make these places special. But I would say that that the real holy place is the living Master. His feet, where his feet walk, this is actually the holy place and the pilgrimage for a devotee, and where you can feel this energy the most and the blessing the most. Even if Guruji said it's nice to go to pilgrimage to receive the blessing, but I would say that Guruji going on these pilgrimages, he is mostly going to bless all these places. Yes, and is not such activity pleasing to those who are actually afraid of material existence? Was the ending of this verse. And I think what makes also devotees special is that we don't worry, and we don't have this fear, which you can really feel that it's so present in the world. Fear of everything possible, of financial existence, from death, from whatever. There are different fears, problems which arise, but the attitude of a devotee is to be firm, to have faith, to trust, to have experience of who our relationship with God, and to have this experience with Guruji, that he is taking care of everything. And shortly before, and this is inspiring for people because there is something different vibrating in a devotee, and they feel it, I guess this attracts also them and inspires them maybe to know more how to reach there, to live without worrying. And to now end it, a short dream before I left for my last journey. I had a dream. All the devotees are like in an arena, something like a place to gather. And Guruji is in front of us, but at the same time, he is like singing or something. But at the same time, he's running. There is a big wall surrounding all devotees. All devotees, a big wall surrounding all devotees. And Guruji is walking around this wall, around all the devotees. And it was like very nice, like a blessing, like a protection, like he's taking care of every one of us. So Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralada Jai Jagadish Vishwananda, Gurudev, Sadguru Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ke jai. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Yesiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Yesiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Yesindaya Karunakaraya, Mangala Mangala me. Yesindaya Karunakaraya, Mangala Mangala me. Prapati Dharme Karataya, Mangala Mangala me. Prapati Dharme Karataya, Mangala Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Yesiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Yesiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Saligrama Pratishtitaya, Mangala Mangala me. Saligrama Pratishtitaya, Mangala Mangala me. Tridanda Dharine Godagrajaya, Mangala Mangala me. Tridanda Dharine Godagrajaya, Mangala Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Yesiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Yesiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Range Sakam Kerarataya, Mangala Mangala me. Range Sakam Kerarataya, Mangala Mangala me. Mananataya, Darinataya, Mangala Mangala me. Mananataya, Darinataya, Mangala Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Yesiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Yesiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala me. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. Bhakta Janon ke Sankata, Sajanon ke Sankata, Jana me dur kare. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Jo jaya ve para pave, dukha bina se manata, Swami dukha bina se manata. Sukha sampatti garave, Sukha sampatti garave, Ashtami te kanata. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Mata pita tum mere, Sharan gaun mein kisaki, Swami sharan gaun mein kisaki. Tum bina aur na dooja, tum bina aur na dooja, aasha karu mein kisaki. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Tum purana Paramatma, tum antarayami, Swami tum antarayami. Parabrahma Parameshwara, Parabrahma Parameshwara, tum sarve Swami. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Tum karuna ke sagar, tum palana karta, Swami tum palana karta. Meri sevaka tum Swami, Meri sevaka tum Swami, kripa karo bharta. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Tumko eka gochar, sabke pranapati, Swami sabke pranapati. Kisa vidhi vinu dayamaya, kisa vidhi vinu kripamaya, tumko me tumati. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Dina bandhu dukha harta, tumara shaka Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Mandir की श्री राधा कृष्ण कन्हैया की अवतार प्रिय बाबू जी की श्री मधुचार्य की प्रेम से बोलो सद्गुरुदेवा श्री स्वामी विश्वानंदा प्रभु की। ओम कृष्णाय गोविंदाय गोपीजनवल्लभाय पराय परमपुरुषाय पारकर्म मात्रया तत्तन्त औषधस्तशस्त्र समराय समराय मृत्योर्मुञ्चाय मुञ्चाय। ओम नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय तिथिज्वलप्रिताय सर्वजीवनामुपः परस्मै परब्रह्मणे परज्योतिषे स्वाहा। ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे। श्याम वेंकटरमण गोविंद गोपिका स्मरणं गोविंद भक्तवत्सल गोविंद 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 गोविंद। पुंडलीकवरदे एकनाथ नामदेव पंढरीनाथ महाराज की समस्त भक्त